Who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And we rise now for the English national anthem. And we're underway.
He's had a shot! Tries to pass it through. Rice. Anderson. And it's O'Reilly. Here's Gordon. Anderson. That's going wide left. Gordon getting forward. And he whips it in. Anderson. Bellingham. He's having a hit!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
England with the corner, they're first. Anderson! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. Anderson. He'll try from distance! Your impression so far, Jim?
England have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Stones. Now it's Gordon. Great vision. Gordon. Quick look, then plays it in.
And it's hoisted clear.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And this is Kane.
Tries one from range. Oh, it rattles the bar.
The most accurate pass. Weke picks it up out wide. Swings in a bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
That's destined for the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That is ended up in no man's land. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. For Rice. Played out to the left flank. O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. Can he get on the end of this? The ball goes... Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Deftly away. And here's Gordon.
Oh, he's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 5 minutes till the break. Murillo. Murillo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread to the right. He's in a great position. It's a shot!
It's there! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Panama have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had.
And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. England unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's cut it out. He's looking wide, and it's Bellingham. And here's Kane.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! England are back in business!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. Anderson. He came in hard, very hard. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
It's off target and by quite a way. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Space for him to turn and look. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kane needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Not a hint of offside here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? He is through here. Yep, it's a corner.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick. And this is Kane. O'Reilly has created one goal already. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's played. And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, that's superb. Madueke. And the finish! Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Panama making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
England have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He has found the way through.
Chance! And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
James calmly anticipates.
Panama clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Murillo. That has been slung wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he welcomes it in. And he thumps it clear.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's managed to get free. Madueke. Rogers. Menu running with the ball. Madueke. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Gordon claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.